Good morning, day 2, and it starts again. I'm definitely a little bit bunged up this morning. I'm not feeling like brilliant, but still, we've got to get on with it and we've got to get our work done. So, right, first things first, this morning, I'm going to launch my 30 items. So let's do that first. Right, so just selected my 30 items. As you can see, I'm going to select all of it. And then what I'm going to do is just submit those. Just counted it up. So the listing value today, £1,035 and 10 pence in total. So let's get that submitted. It's going to cost me £1.80. And that is all live. Right, so we're back down to 59 in the draft bank. So I need to get those replenished. So if you remember, as of yesterday, I've done my photographs. So I've done 40 sets of pictures. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that all sorted. But before we do that, I'm going to go back to just to see what the performance was like for yesterday. See if it made any difference. Right, so I'm going to go to custom. I'm going to go into yesterday's date, which is the 28th. Right, and get a sales report. Right, so we had yesterday 8 sales, which again is pretty bang average, especially when you actually when I'm doing 30 in a day. That means I'm netting a good amount of flying. Now, this whole experiment means I'm not expecting sales to be kind of gangbusters straight away. I think it's going to take maybe a few weeks for this to actually catch up. So we had just under £200 worth of sales yesterday. We had average selling cost of ASP of £24.62, definitely a bit lower, but yeah, that's the way it is. So we will see what today brings us. Hopefully we can increase. But yeah, 8 sales for yesterday, not brilliant. Right, so we're now on the draft screen. So we've just launched those 30. So that's left us 59 in the draft bank. So now the idea is actually to replenish these again. So I've got, I think it was 40 sets of pictures that I took last night or yesterday. So I'm going to now get those all done, and we'll get this replenished. So I will update you once I've done that. Right, slight break in proceedings. I now need to take my son to work. It's now 6:41. He needs to be working at 7, so I'm going to go and do that. But so far we are up to 81 in the draft bank. I think it's going to go up to 99, I think it is. And then that should be my listings done for the day. Right, all back now and dropped the boy off. So I'm going to carry on doing my listings. So I thought it might actually be helpful if I quickly show you me doing a couple of listings, just to maybe show you a couple of hacks that I personally do, just to speed things up. So what I'll do is I'll record the screen as I do a couple of listings. I'll try and explain why I'm doing stuff. Right, so what I'm going to do now is I have a quick look to see what my next pictures are. So I've got those set up on the left hand side. So I can see this here is a fleece jacket. So what I'm going to do is, instead of creating a brand new listing, what I do is sell similar. So I either go from my drafts or I will go from my store. So in this instance, I'm going to go from the store. So this is a fleece jacket. So all I do is fleece, if I can spell it, a fleece jacket, and then I just search that. And what I'm looking for is just something that's similar. It doesn't have to be exact, but what I do want to do is actually get something that's reasonably close. Right, so for example, this one here, Burkhouse jacket. So I'm going to click on that one, and then what I'm going to do is sell a similar item. That will then create a new listing. It's got all the pictures on there, so what I'm going to do is select all those and just delete everything off, and then I'm going to drag the new pictures into it. And then what I'm going to do here is scroll through to find the pictures, which is just here. This is by Passenger. Passenger is a great little outdoor brand. Right, so now that's like uploading into there, and then what I can do is go to like the title. Hopefully I shouldn't need to, I'm going to change too much on this one here, but what I'm going to do, passenger jacket men's. So this is actually an extra small, so I can actually have a look at that. So extra small. If I run out of characters, so extra small, change the color, and I'm going to put XS, and it's grey if I've got enough space. Break it, take the logo out. So then I'll just like double check. So passenger jacket, men's extra small, grey logo, full zip. So it's not a full zip. So this is actually button up. So it's snap buttons. Snap buttons, pockets, windbreaker. So I'm going to like quickly just adjust the first picture. Make sure it's in the right category. Pockets, yes. So I need to like change this. Passenger, so it's extra small, it's in grey, so I'm just going to like double check full zip, so it's not that. Polyester closure, which is button, regular. Right, and then excellent condition. I think it's in good condition, this one. So the only other thing that I'm thinking about putting on here is because the type of fleece, it's kind of like a Sherpa. So instead of like pockets, I'm going to put Sherpa. So that's the type of like material it is. Then what I'm going to do is copy that now, put my SKU number in. And then we will do that. Go down, go down, go down. I'm going to then like paste that in. That's in there. And then I'll need to work out the price on these ones. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. You can either just go to the search facility. I normally take out some of that and just to see what has sold. Just to get me an idea. So passenger, £78. We got anything else by passenger? It's quite a niche brand, this one. So the other option which you do have, if you go to something like ChatGPT as well, and this will like give you like an indication. So if I just drag a couple of pictures into ChatGPT and I ask it for an eBay listing, this should give me a little bit more of an indication. Takes a little while for it to come through. Passenger Sherpa fleece jacket, cream green outdoor hiking teddy coat Rome. That's what it's got on there. And their like recommended price is £39 to £49. Right, so I'm gonna then just put in my price and I'm going to save that. So that's basically how I do my listings. I'll do like another one. I'll see if I can do one a little bit quicker this time. Right, so the next one we've got, which is a vintage Marlborough fleece jumper. So what I'm going to do on this one here is, if I do fleece jumper, see if we can find something that's, let's go for that one. So this is a vintage one as well. Up that. So Marlborough Adventure. Right, so I'm just going to put Marlborough jumper, men's large, red I'm going to put vintage first as well. Quarter. And then adventure team. That's that. Put in the skew. So I don't worry about like putting in kind of like prices or things like that. Large red pullover logo. Fleece is vintage. Make sure we put that in. Overall condition is good. Is it excellent? I'm going to put excellent because I do think it is very good. That didn't copy, so we just go back up to here, copy that, and then with this one here, I'm going to actually put this up for $29.77. Then save that. Right, so now as you can see, we've got in the draft bank. There's 100 in there now. So listing 30 a day, so we've got like 3 days worth in there now. So so we're in a reasonably good position. Right, next job we have to do, which is get the orders picked and packed. So I have got, so I've already done some from yesterday. So I've just got like the 5 going out, so I can quickly pick those. Might as well like do the first one, which is a Project Rock, so Under Armour, and it's 15619. Nice little t-shirt. Right, next we got a pair of chinos. This is by the brand Dors, D-O-R-S. I've not ever come across that one before, but we got £18 plus the shipping, and that was bought in May of this year. Right, next we got a really nice one, and this one was only listed a matter of like a couple of days ago. This is a vintage Ralph Lauren rugby shirt, and we've got £39.77 plus the shipping on this one, and it was actually like listed in June, so yeah, not too long at all. Nice heavy vintage Ralph Lauren top, that one, so it's like more of a rugby top. Right, next we've got a football shirt, and this is by Crystal Palace. Just on there, we've got £17 plus the shipping on this, listed in June 25, and 2017-2018 season. Right, and the last one for today, which is a pair of corduroy trousers. This is by Gant. This is the Jason brand style, sorry, and this is actually like a corduroy. If you can actually see that. So yeah, we've got £20 plus the shipping on that one, listed in June, and yeah, £20 plus £3.97 shipping. Right, picking and packing all done now. So I just want to thank everyone who has been watching the videos and also taking the time to like leave me some messages and comments. So I love like reading everything. Right, so comment section bingos put, you certainly work hard, not sure working extra hours is going to be a great lifestyle choice for you, but just my opinion. And that is a very good like opinion. Do I think this is sustainable, like me going full tilt like this for like years on end? I'm not sure personally. I think I need to like try and find a way of actually like streamlining it, or just like not working like as many hours, because at the moment it is brutal. So yeah, it's definitely something to look at. Next one we got buystuff.ie. Best of luck. Thank you very much. I think I'm going to need it. Then we got none. Honestly, all the best. Not going to be easy listing that many on a daily basis. It's a mammoth task, and the space will fill up quicker than a £1 Greg's bargain bucket deal. Yeah, but looking forward to seeing how you do, man. Best of luck, and remember to breathe and take time out for what you need. Yeah, again, like I think I'm hearing a theme. It's all well and good, like kind of like pushing yourself so much, but I do need to look after myself as well. So, and like kind of like filling up here as well. That is definitely going to be like an issue. So I need to like be conscious of that. Right, next we've got, love your video, Simon. You work so hard and deserve your sales, that's for sure. Is it possible you can do a video on what to pick up in terms of Christmas products and what sells, as I'm seeing quite a bit in the charity shops and wonder if I should buy some bits now? Right, I possibly am the worst person to ask about seasonality when it comes to things like that, because I specialize in kind of like, dare I say, men's clothing. The seasonality side of it, so picking up things that like specifically for Christmas, and don't get me wrong, I have done it in the past when I was actually an everything seller, but nowadays I've really lost the plot. I don't really like know what's kind of like what's hot at the moment. So possibly like someone like Master of Pieces, Ricky Resells, George Ross, they will probably be like more knowledgeable when it comes to that. I'm more kind of like your clothing guy, but good luck on your pickups anyway. All right, so Craig, I've managed 30 a day a fair few times, but couldn't do it consistently. Listing fatigue was too much. I'll be fascinated to see how you get on. Yeah, it's so far, and again, I'm only 2 days in. What I've realised is that you can't muck about. Like, you have to be like super focused. And so far, it's been like kind of like it's been good. I think the issue is going to be when I start to like run out of stock. So if I haven't got stuff to find, going out and finding these items, that's going to be like the big like and telltale, like that I think is where my systems will like break down. Right, so next one we've got Pulio Poker. Hi Simon, really enjoy your videos, thank you. Just wondered what percentage of your sales to repeat customers. Notice on a marketing schedule you had newsletters there, which I assume are effective for repeat customers, and interested in the power of the thank you cards you send. As a reseller myself, it isn't something I do myself, but I know if I should consider it. At the moment, what else we got? At the moment, for the past 90 days, repeat customers are less than 1% for me. Right, so I've had a quick look at mine as well, just to see where I'm at. So this year, I'm currently running at 2.4%, which is not brilliant, and it's something that I'm definitely trying to like and like push. So yes, I'm doing like more. I put thank you cards in every single one of my package, offering like a bigger discount for repeat customers, but also I'm sending out coupons and newsletters to try and tempt people back. I do think that when I was my model was a lot cheaper, so selling items for £10 to £12 roughly, I got a lot more repeat customers and a lot more items like that were bundled together as well. But again, I think it's just one of those natural things that like people are not doing it as much nowadays. So yeah, that's that one. What else we got? Jason Wright, great video, Simon, rooting for you. I think you'll smash it. Not many people have the drive and discipline to do. Yeah, we will see. Like, kind of like it's still early doors. It's only 2 days in. Rosie Martin, good luck, Simon. I know you've always looking to improve and push boundaries, but take time out, as that's a lot of work. Yeah, it'd be nice if I can try and work out like that. Even doing this, can I like give myself a little bit of a respite? Well, like, last night I managed to like finish a little bit earlier. I managed to like get done by, I think I like had my tea and then I didn't do any work last night. So for me, that's like kind of like fairly rare. Right, next one, Lloydie Resells, awesome video, Simon. Good luck with the 30-day challenge. Have you ever tried scheduling your listings for a few days ahead? I'm doing 15 a day now, but I'm trying to schedule them a week in advance. It's really cool knowing that next week's listings are already done and ready to go, which takes some pressure off the daily grind. Yes, I've absolutely done that, and it's so nice to actually have them all scheduled. There is a conspiracy theory, it's only a theory, that if you launch it from schedule, you don't get quite as much of a boost as if you actually do it from drafts, which sounds absolutely ridiculous, but that's what I've heard. So that's why I personally do it, launch it from the draft bank. I think if you do it from the, as soon as you set it schedule, I think in the eyes of eBay, it will actually start kind of like, that's your promoted time. Again, I'm not 100% sure. It's just like hearsay. But whereas if you actually do it on each day, that initial boost will be more than if you do it on the schedule. But I've definitely done it on holiday. When I've gone away, I've definitely done that. And it is a really nice kind of feeling to actually have it all ready to go. And the last one, Martin Willoughby, you're building on sand. eBay is fecked. Their simple delivery is anything but good. But good luck, mates. Yeah, do you know what? I do honestly think that eBay has got issues, without a doubt. But I also don't think that it's the only one who has issues. If you look at Vinted as well, the past couple of weeks have been all I've heard about is massive issues when it comes to buying things online, and if you're a business seller, then having to wait a good amount of time for your money. And so I don't think any of these platforms are perfect until the day I can actually set up maybe a Shopify and I've got my own my own website that I can drive my own traffic to. I think nothing, but at the moment we just have to choose our own poison. So for me, I'm sticking with eBay at the moment. But hopefully we will see. That's all the questions and comments. So thank you so much. Right, we've managed to venture out and about. So plan now is to go and see if I can pick up some stock. I definitely need to try and buy a few bits. So how that's going to go, didn't go particularly well yesterday, but hopefully today will be better. So I will give you an update on what I've got, yeah, hopefully it's a good one. Right, made it into the charity shop. Don't mind seeing that. So far, got a few bits. Right, so that's all done now. Picked up a load of stuff from the charity shops. Managed to meet up with my very good friend just in the background there. If you know, you know. But yeah, it was nice to actually have a catch up and do some charity shopping. Right, back home now and finished the sourcing trip. Reasonably successful, so I'm pretty pleased with it. Also picked up a couple of Vinted parcels that I've sniped over the past couple of weeks. So I'll get those quickly opened. I'll show you what I picked up there as well. But I've still got to go through all the the bail stuff that I picked up as well. And then I've still got to do my 40 pictures, so it's starting to get a bit late in the day as well. I can imagine today being a reasonably long day today, I think. Just that the actual mechanical side of doing this challenge, when it comes to doing the pictures and doing the listing, it's not that difficult. It's actually finding the items. That's the bit that takes the time. So I kind of knew that was going to be the case, but right, so let me have a quick look, see what I picked up. Right, I've got 3 parcels to quickly open. So we'll start off with this one. I think this one feels like maybe a pair of jeans or something like that. So yeah, this is a pair of jeans, and these are okay. Right, so these are Paul Smith jeans. Just making sure the crotches all okay. It's starting to go a little bit, unfortunately. That's definitely not ideal. It's on there, it's a bit threadbare there. that's annoying because I'd like paid like a good amount of money for these. Right, so these are Paul Smith, but they are the red ear versions. And that does mean that they are worth like a good amount of money, but not when the actual crotch is disintegrated. Yeah, not sure about that one. We will see. Right, next one we've got a fairly big one. It's like a chunky knit jumper. This one, yeah. Right, it's a nice chunky knit cable knit. It's by Super Dry. And it's got like a fleece like kind of thing. Nice big size as well. I think it's a XL, 2XL, that one. So yeah, coming up for the winter months, that should do pretty well. And then last one, just in this bag. Oh yes, I remember this one. Right, this, yeah, it's a very nice one, this one actually. We've got a downfilled gilet. This is by Rab. Definitely had to pay up for this. So nice big size as well, that one. So an XL. I think I paid £20 plus shipping on that one. But like Rab, like I'm surprised I even picked it up because like you don't normally see them on Vinted. They normally like go like so as soon as they like get listed, the bots normally like will get those. But yeah, really nice actually. So hopefully 50 plus for that one. I'll do my research. I'll double check. But so yeah, reasonably like good. Like would have been nice if these jeans were like in better condition, but we will see. Right, I'm going to quickly go through what I picked up at the charity shop. I've still got more to go through, but I'll kind of like give you an indication. Right, so first one, which is a gilet, and this is by Diesel. Paid £5 for that one. I've taken the tag off already. Just there. But yeah, £5 for that one. I think I paid over the odds for this one, but I just picked it up because I liked it. So this is like a weird fish t-shirt. Not weird, just different. So I paid £4 for that one, which was probably a little bit too much, but as I say, I just like the look of it. Right, next one, we've got a pair of jeans. And when I first saw this, I saw Slim Fit, which is not the greatest at the moment. Like Slim Fit have like kind of fallen out of favour a bit, but the actual like thickness of it like felt like it was like really good quality. So I was trying to kind of see thing, and I saw that inside it, and I was thinking like this really feels like really like thick. And then I discovered on there, so it says richer, and these are motorcycle like trousers. So they're nice thing. They're not particularly like kind of like big, 32-inch waist, I think, or 30-inch waist. But motorcycle like kind of like gear does really well, and paid £4 for those ones. So that should do well. I would hope £35–40 for that. Right, then we found another shop and found a couple of suits. So first one, nice grey, slight kind of pinstripe on it, not too much, but we paid £12.50. I've got two of these, and these are by Reese. So nice Reese suits, £7.50 each, so like two for £15. Again, nice. Yeah, it's always the way. And it's got a hole in it, which has basically like made that worthless now. Very annoying. That is like the issue when it comes to kind of picking up stuff and not doing like kind of like good enough checks on it. So that's, I will have to make a decision on that one. But I'd rather you like see what I like, the good and the bad, and that one like what's definitely not an ideal one. Right, let's have a look at this one, see if this one's any better. Right, so top bit looks fine. Look at the trousers. Yeah, at least they look fine. So it's not a complete write-off. So would I pay £15 for a resuit? Potentially. So it might go for like 45 to 50 potentially. Right, next we got a pair of jeans, little like pair of like Levi's, or any small ones. These ones, the trying to work out what that is. These are really old. Yeah, they've got like the real old tag on there as well. It's on there. Levi Strauss tag there. Old school one. So they're not big. They're button fly. They're there might even be the black label on there as well. I want to say it's like a 901, but I don't think I've ever heard of a 901. More research on that one. Right, some more jeans here. Right, these ones. So that one I paid £2 for. So I found a charity shop that was had a £2 sale on. So these were a little bit more like distressed, but I think they kind of like are designed to be a bit more distressed. These are nudie jeans. Really good, I think. So you can normally tell size just on there, but also there's a little tag underneath it as well. These are the tight terry, organic cotton on there. So again, £2 for those ones as well. Got a pair of bright orange chinos. This is by Scotch and Soda, and I guess £2 as well for those. So I've done reasonably well in this one. We're not talking anything high value, like it's not incredible stuff, but it will do. All Saints plaid shirt, again £2 for that one. Got a blazer by Harry Brown. Again, not the highest like quality, but I just thought it looked quite nice pattern on it, and £2 for that. What else we got? These are very like kind of low value, but just a pair of like Nike Pro like running pants, joggers. Again, £2 for that. Even with these, you can still do the checks on it, where you can see the tag at the back. I've got another pair of jeans, small jeans. These ones here, Levi 545s. Again, small. These are like more of a boot cut, so like nice sort of kind of like flared at the bottom. Yeah, these are really old as well. So what I will do is I'll put the information into ChatGPT, and that will like tell me exactly when this was all like made and how desirable it is. Right, pair of white jeans. Don't normally pick up white because they normally are an issue. But this is by Paige. These are women's jeans, like nice and like really stretchy as well. So like really like lots of give to them. Again, £2 for those ones. Look wise, they look in nice condition. Can't see any marks on it, which is always renowned for white jeans. Yeah, all looks good. Right, another pair of chinos. These are NYD, or Not Your Daughter's Jeans. Again, nice and stretchy as well, those ones. £2 paid. And the last pair of jeans. These are by Current Elliott. So it's a nice pink corduroys. Again, women's ones, these ones. But just thought they look quite nice, and £2 for that. And the last one, just a pair of trainers. Some grey trainers, just like that. What we've got, you see, Polo Ralph Lauren on there. See if I can see what size they are. UK 8, so average size, nothing too bad. But the soles are all like really nice as well. Right, so that's everything I picked up from the charity shops. Right, we've just had another sale come in, so I would normally like leave this until tomorrow, but I thought I'd actually like take the time to actually do it now. It's actually from a subscriber, so it's from John, so thank you so much for the order. Let me go and live pick it now. So we've got, what's the number? 17847. Let me go and get this one. Right, I don't mind admitting I had a mild panic attack because I couldn't actually find these items, but because I put them into a special place, which was because it's a non-clothing, they are Squishmallows. Squishmallows. Right, so these were like bought by a subscriber, so I'm so like appreciative of anyone like buying anything from the store. It really does like make all the difference for me. So John, thank you so much. I'm going to get that straight in the post as well, so that's going to be winging it away. Hope you love them, and yeah, appreciate you watching as well. Thought it was actually worth mentioning and bringing up. So this is from Tonk's Boutique, so thank you so much for like even watching, but I'm going to read out what the message was. It says, you said in a recent video you go to town after town going around all the charity shops and hit 40 to 50 charity shops a day and do 30 listings. If you're doing double, shouldn't it be 60 listings? 30 a day would be what you already claimed to do in another video. So to get the same quality stock, you'd have to be visiting more than 40 to 50 charity shops a day, and they can be hit and miss. So you have to go to even more shops in the day, not enough time in the day. How are you going to manage doubling your input as well as source? So I think like that may well have been the case a while ago, because I was doing like the massive like going around like to loads and loads of like charity shops and trying to hit as many as I possibly can in a day, but that model has like changed slightly. I still do go to charity shops, absolutely, but now while we're lucky and we've got the weather is on our side, guess what? I go to boot sales as well now. So that's the big difference now. So I will now hit like multiple car boot sales, and do you know what? I get a lot more like good stuff from the car boots than I do from charity shops. So that's like one of the big differences. So I don't need to go out to charity shopping as much. So in regards to like that, I've been on 15 a day for pretty much all this year, I think. So I'm not sure like about the 30 a day. Like this is the first time I've I've really hit 30. So not sure about that one. But the other thing I've also got is I've got a contact that I can buy in bulk that I will sift through and pick out the items that suit my model as well. So again, like all these like little extra bits and pieces which I didn't have in the past has meant that I can now try and grow my business and try and get these extra items. But don't get me wrong, it's now, what time is it now? 20 to 5 in the afternoon, and I've still got loads to do. I can see myself like being here for like multiple hours more. So this is definitely not an easy thing to do. So just thought I'd actually bring that up and just like see, I think it's yeah, definitely not an easy thing, and trying to like put in maximum effort to try and do 30 a day, yeah, it's not straightforward. Right, I think I'm gonna call it there for the video today, because I've still got to do like all my pictures, and I need to concentrate on that side of it. So I also want to like get this video quickly edited and uploaded. I'm going to try and get this out for a reasonable time this evening. I think it's probably going to be like quite a bit longer today, so my apologies. If you like it, let me know. Would you prefer like slightly longer videos, or would you prefer them to like be a little bit shorter? Let me know in the comments, and obviously keep the comments coming because I'm really like getting the motivation from those. So again, really appreciate every single one of you like taking the time to watch. I also need to try a shave. What a scumbag I am. Right, again, really appreciate you taking the time to watch. If you've made it this long and you've made it to the end of the video, don't forget to do a like, and if you haven't subscribed, do think about doing that in the future as well. So thank you so much again, and I will catch you hopefully tomorrow for day 3.